Who hyping them boys? I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Rams' speedy running back. He had a great week last week. Well over 100 on the ground with a score. It's the Rams and the Condors under the lights on Sunday night.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Sacramento Condors. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our visitors coming into play here. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up, and then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This is taken just shy of the 10. And look at this, right away a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for Falk a week ago, 14 carries, just shy of 140 yards and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So the Rams call on Johnny Hecker here to punt it away on fourth down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. A nice little juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man, that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Second and 6. And that is incomplete. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They'll look to throw. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
They'll look to throw again. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Up the middle they go. It's Craig. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Craig. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Condors go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down.
They'll run the option left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll give to Falk up the middle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Warner. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Sacramento with the football here as we get set to begin quarter 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Rice. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. A good pickup there at 22. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Craig, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Craig, and some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams' 29. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Up the middle they go. Craig. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They pick up the first down there with a gain of 11.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this is most definitely the guy you want running the football when you need the tough yards on third down. And he moves the chains and then some as he shakes off that first contact. And as they said in the 70s, he just keeps right on trucking.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Condors go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point safely through, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. L.A. readies for its next possession.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Warner to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Holt.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
It'll be Warner on first down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, Warner. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Warner. And that is incomplete. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Craig. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. They'll set up a throw. Washington with the catch, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on third down, they looked his way again. And what a delight for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw right side, caught by Davis.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
2nd and 4. He finds his man, complete. That's Rice.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Back to throw now on first down. Caught right side, Davis.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Rice. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. Touchdown! From 10 yards out.
And the Condors will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Rohrwasser now for the point after.
And it is now 21-0. That time a 9-play drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Now a first down throw, Warner. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, here's Warner. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Warner. This is going to be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Craig. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. On 2nd down, it's Craig. Room here to run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, there's the option going left. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Craig.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Craig. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Gore will take it in. Touchdown.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Rohrwasser on for the PAT.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A 10-play drive that time, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Nifty move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want them to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose.
Here's Sacramento's offense once more.
This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give inside for Falk. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Warner from the gun. It's complete. He finds Falk here.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Warner. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Falk. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's Warner. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
80 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We are back now in Sacramento. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. It's Craig, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Short gain down to about the 33. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Rohrwasser's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Takes it at the 7. The LA offense ready for this next possession.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built on the efforts of this defense.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Warner. And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Warner. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
On third down, it's Craig. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. So they bring out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Throwing to start the drive. Warner toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Warner. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Throwing on first down. Warner floating one incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And as a result, possession switches hands. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
They'll look to throw. And Davis with it left side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Craig And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 108 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Craig. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now on second down, this is Gore. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Sacramento, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks come to town. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.